Asteroids are thought to be pieces of a planet that never formed. These leftover rocky fragments make up the asteroid belt that orbits the Sun between Mars and Jupiter. Groundbreaking research on near-Earth asteroids is being done by Caltech's Bill Bottke.
An Earth-crossing asteroid is an asteroid that has an orbit that crosses the orbit of the Earth. So these are the asteroids that could potentially impact the Earth. Right now, we estimate that there are possibly as many as 1,500 to 2,000 asteroids that are about a kilometer in size or larger that are on Earth-crossing orbits. An asteroid about the size of a house comes between the orbit of the Earth and Moon about once each day. And an asteroid the size of a football field comes between the Earth and Moon about once each month.
In 1996, a graduate student in astronomy, Carl Hergenrother, witnessed a record-close approach by a huge asteroid.
Well, the object we found, 1996 JA1, is actually a piece of an asteroid from the asteroid belt. There must have been a collision out there, and the objects hit, and the piece went flying off, and eventually ended up crossing the Earth's orbit. It was real exciting, and even a little scary at first. Because you first see it, and you know, okay, this is heading at the Earth. And then you go, I wonder if it's going to hit.
The asteroid passed within 400,000 miles of Earth. Had it been 7 hours later, it would have been a direct hit.
You want to find something, but you don't want to find something that interesting.
The magnitude of the asteroid threat to Earth was not a secret to everyone. For years, the U.S. military had been monitoring near space. Physicist Ed Tagliaferri succeeded in declassifying this top-secret information.
What we saw was that the rate of impact of the objects that hit us on a daily basis was really much higher than had been suspected before.
The 10-year-long study revealed 250 high-altitude detonations, as detected by military satellites designed to find nuclear missile launches. These detonations were caused by small asteroids exploding on contact with the Earth's atmosphere.
I think most people would be shocked by the number of times that we've been hit. The other thing that people would be shocked by is the amount of energy that these things bring in. Typically, even a small thing, something the size of a basketball, will light up the sky such that you could actually read a newspaper by it.
In 1994, one such asteroid hit over the Pacific Ocean near Micronesia.
It detonated at about 60,000 feet in the air, and it detonated with an energy of about 50 to 70 kilotons of TNT. That's 4 to 5 times the size of the bombs that were used in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. It was picked up by the DoD satellites, and in fact it was picked up by the entire nuclear detection system of the U.S. And I don't know for a fact, but I'm told that they even yanked the president out of bed on this one.
250 detonations over 10 years, 25 detonations a year, or one nuclear-type explosion every 2 weeks.
But there are still people in the government who are skittish about publishing it because it seems alarmist. When I tell you that something could happen that could wipe out the entire human race, that's alarming.